Neighbor, and welcome back to Down on the Farm's Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Corn futures relatively quiet yesterday, closing essentially unchanged. Beans were down 10, KC wheat up 7. Much of the Midwest is dry, planting just around the corner. Drought monitor as of the 12th, 36% of the corn production areas, 33% of soybean areas in the United States under drought. Abnormally dry conditions existed in 72% of the Midwest, the highest percentage since 2003. Some rains fallen across the heart of the Corn Belt since the 12th, but the markets will remain very attuned to the Midwest weather going forward as we begin spring planting. Weekly export sales reports have been good for the past several weeks, averaging nearly 50 million bushels per week. There remains, however, a glaring absence of U.S. corn sales and soybean sales to the Communist Chinese. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM open this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Anderson's is open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. Timco open Tuesdays and Thursdays. Looks like 7 a.m. to noon. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Henry Pickett, Abilene Livestock. Henry, how's the sale looking?
Oh, looking pretty good. We had another good week of good rains, and looks like tonight we've got about 400 head with 100 head of cows. We've got 30 to 40 head of cattle we're going to pair up tonight. We're going to age them. Possibly a lot of them go back to the country. We've got several wean cattle deals, and we've got one guaranteed Hereford bull that's pretty nice, coming 3 to 4 year old.
All right. So you got a good start to a great sale there in Abilene on Tuesday. We're talking to Henry Monday night. Henry, tell everybody how to contact you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We begin with the national pork carcass cutout value. It was 31 lower at 93.16. USDA reports hog slaughter 486,000 head for Monday. It's about the same as this time last week. Neighbor, as we look toward the cattle side of this equation, U.S. box beef prices stronger. Choice at 313.33, up 143. The select at 303.05, up 65. USDA says 120,000 head. That's up from the 111 we saw last week. As we look toward cash sales, none reported today. Fridays came in at 186 for the South, 187 to 188 for the North. Now, we did have a good feeder cattle sale in Oklahoma City, about 6,300 head, 44% steers, 75% sub 600 pounds. Neighbor, that's a look at your meats. We are on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how is the sheep and goats sale shaping up Monday evening?
Looks like it's going to be another big week this week. We had 4,500 at about 330, so that would indicate the possibility of a two-day sale again. It's kind of like it's been heavy on the lamb end of the deal, not quite as many goats.
Right.
And we're going to fire up and get started tomorrow morning. If they're interested where it's a two-day or not, they can holler at the office. They can tell them, early in the morning. So
right. There's still Ramadan demand, even though the holiday is in process?
I was real surprised last week that the market held steady because it started on Monday. I feel like this week I'm gonna be like that weather guy. I was wrong last week. I'm gonna tell you I think it's gonna be lower this week.
Right.
I just got that feel with these big numbers and all that stuff. Right. I hate to say that. I hope it's not, but I'm guessing they'll back off some.
Yeah. Our special sheep and goat sale is the 23rd. Is that correct?
Yeah, this Saturday. It starts at 10 o'clock. We've got a lot consigned. We've got a lot of Billy's bucks, about 1,500 female hair sheep, and about 600 nanny goats. So if you need anything like that, come on out there. We've got some bigger deals. We'll sell a gate count for somebody who might want a smaller group, but we pretty selective on these. So it's pretty top end bunch of livestock. Even if you don't need anything, you might come out there and kind of see what the market will allow,
Sure. In case next time you want to get something put together in advance. How about the cattle sale?
We've got a special cow sale slated. We got those 60 second calf cows I was telling you about. Should be over 50 of those that got babies inside. Another 30 27 cows that we'll pregnancy test. They're always a good set of cattle. And then we've got 20 mature Black Angus cows. They're big old things. And he used to sell bulls to the public, so they're big cows. Now, they got some age on them, but they should be heavy bred. I don't know how they'll mouth out. We'll see, but we're sure going to have some.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Benny Cox.
Call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371, or look at the web, which is producersincargyle.com.
Benny, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. Neighbor, it's time to get a hold of Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction Mason. Ken, how did the Monday sale go?
Hey, Larry, it's very good today. It was just light run, had 242 head day. We pretty well had, like we talked about earlier, rain throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and even until this morning. So we're good wet conditions. We need a little more. We'll take it as we get it. But overall, I thought today the market was very steady on the stocker steers and heifers, fully steady on those. I thought the bigger cattle, the feeder steers and heifers, they were all fully steady too. Really not a lot of cattle just really get a true trend, but it was comparative to last week and last Thursday too. I thought the packer cows and bulls and even the pairs bred cows, they were all steady too. I thought we had kind of limited test on any high yielding bulls or high yielding cows today. But overall, very, very good market. Started the week off and glad a lot of folks got some rain in the area, Larry.
Good. San Saba come Thursday. What do you see?
You bet. We're going to start off 1 hour early at 10 o'clock with an Ox Brothers bull sale. We got 35 head. They'll be bringing down a really choice polled and horn heifer bulls and then 35 good Angus bulls. And then we got ranch that brought in some of the cows last week. They brought another 4 loads in of cows and calves. We'll pair some of them up, palpate them, everything. Probably around 200 head total, counting the calves and everything that they'll have. And then we'll group those up. And then we got another group of about 100 and something calves coming off of one ranch, and another deal about 140, 150 calves coming off another ranch. So it looked like a pretty good run. The weather looks good for the next 3 or 4 days, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. They can give us a call. Area code 325-372-5159. All the information on those bulls, the Knox Brother bulls, it's all up on our website. The Larry pictures, their pedigrees, EPDs, everything.
At jordancattle.com. Ken, thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswack, Gillespie Livestock, Monday evening before a Tuesday sheep and goat sale. Sean, what have you drawn on the yard?
Oh, we've got probably somewhere around 1900 right now, Larry. Still pretty early. I'm still thinking we'll get somewhere between that 3 and 3,500, maybe a few more, see how they roll in the rest of the evening and tomorrow morning on the sheep and goat end. But shaping up to be a good sale. Quality looks good all the way through on the sheep and goats, and on the cattle end, kind of like we talked last night, somewhere at 760 to 800 is what I'm thinking, hoping for. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Sean, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, how's the sale for Tuesday shaping up?
Very slow today. We were blessed with about 1.5 to 2.5 inches around the neighborhood. On Saturday and Sunday, we have a little over 100 head in now. Probably 35 are cows. I'll pay 8 or 10 of those in the morning. Quality of calves for the number we have is good. Hopefully by sale time, we'll end up with 150 plus.
We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We'll talk to you after the sale and see how many you drew. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with the good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's livestock marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DDTexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde, Monday evening, looking toward the sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like?
Got about 200 on the yard this evening, Larry. Most of us kind of got a light shower, missed a lot of the big rain, so probably have around 500 to 600 tomorrow, and should be a pretty steady market what we saw last week. Maybe a few guys trying to get a few things bought up before the Easter holidays and all that, so should be a good day tomorrow.
Good. Cattle-wise, Thursday, anything on the docket?
Got a few guys going to work some calves and get some brought in. Got one guy that's going to bring a set of bulls in. Be some good black 20-month-old bulls. We're going to get some videos of them posted up when he gets them in. And should have a good 500 head run, something like that this week. And off a good market like we've been seeing.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Hey neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
About 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's got new fences on 2 sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word. If I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being down on the farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how was the Monday sale?
Pretty short today, Larry. Like I said, didn't catch a whole lot. Ended up with right at 130 head on packer cows and bulls. Added more money. Slaughtered cows anywhere from 89 to $1.32. Just lots of those cows in the mid 120s up to that 130 on those good ones. As far as the bulls, 87 to 153. Probably had 8 or 10 good bulls there today. Sure dollared out well. Had one pair at 1460, and on the few bred cows we had from 1200 to 18 and a half. Calf and yearling deal, everybody was sure there buying them, just as strong as it's been. Lots of demand, and I tell you what, this calf and yearling market's just very, very good. 2 to 3 weight steer, 285 to 338. 2 to 3 weight heifer, 260 to 321. 3 to 4 weight steer, 270 to 335. 3 to 4 weight heifer, 265 to 324. 4 to 5 weight steers, 265 to 333. 4 to 5 weight heifer, 255 to 312. 5 to 6 weight steers, 258 to 318. 5 to 6 weight heifer, 235 to 281. 6 to 7 weight steers, bulls, 220 to 263. 6 to 7 weight heifer, 215 to 249. 7 to 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, 205 to 246. And a 7-8 weight heifer, 182 to 212. Our next sale is next week. We will not have a sale that Monday following Easter. That'll be April the 1st. And then that next special stocker feeder sale is coming up on April the 8th. In the meantime, if we can help you, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We'll call Corpus Milo 975, Houston 984, and Progresso 823. Yellow corn to Corpus 481 to Progresso 541. Hard red winter wheat to Houston 623 3/4, and beans to Houston and Placido 1090 1/2. Texas cotton 358 bales, average price 8807. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.